So in this match, we'll be taking a look into one of my replays against Ghostly. Now, I started off with my Shuckle, but it obviously got taunted, and a taunted Shuckle's almost useless. Mine's mainly a support Shuckle, so you can't do much with it. Now, his biggest threat, not even a threat against my team, is his Tyranitar. But I guess I myself just did a bunch of misplays along the way. Okay, so this is where he brings it in. Sets up the Sandstorm, all good. He Mega Evolves, and he has Dragon Dance. I believe that's an egg move. I plan to Giga Drain him, but turns out he has Fire Punch. Now that's a really good moveset right there. So he goes for 2 Dragon Dances. This is ridiculous. So I bring up Porygon to slow him down with a Paralyze. But I'm not really sure why I switched out. I think I wanted to set up on him with Shuckle. But it turns out 3 or 2, I lost count. 2 Dragon Dance Tyranitar is totally gonna OKO Shuckle. If it hadn't been for Sturdy, well, he probably died on the first turn anyways. So now I try to combat him with my Gengar, use Dazzling Gleam 2 times, and that's enough to take him out. Mostly because the Sandstorm went out, that's probably why the Dazzling Gleam was able to take him out. So at this point I bring out Beedrill. Go for the U-turn. I was scouting out, see what he was gonna do. Now this foul play is ridiculous amount of damage, but then again, super effective against Gengar. So I try to go for the Sludge Bomb. Critical hit, I guess that's all good, but it just wasn't enough to take this guy on. Now, it's interesting when people use Black Sludge Gengar. I've never really used it myself. I always thought Gengar's a sweeper, not something to last long. So I paralyze him. That way, hopefully one of my slower Pokemon could take him out later on. But I get disabled. That disable didn't really hurt me much. At this point, that Sylveon, I believe it was a Heal Bell. That was crucial for his part. That Gengar later on does more damage to my team. Now, I keep Thunder Waving him for some reason. I don't remember why. I guess I was panicking that my Shuckle was gone. And quite frankly, this was like one of my first times to see Shuckle. So I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to slow everything down. Hopefully my Porygon could deal with these things. So a taunted Porygon 2 is half useless. Because in my Porygon, I only run one attack. So mine's pretty much crippled that way. And I use Gengar as a death fodder. I really don't have much use of him by now. Now, Beedrill, I guess he was my only hope by now to actually do some damage into his team. So I knock off his... I didn't see what it was. But in any case, Mandibus is a physical tank, but it won't take that much. So Landorus comes in. I predicted he would switch out. I didn't think he would stay in. I hoped he would think an Earthquake would come in, but he was pretty smart and he took out my Beedrill. So this is where the game actually the tides turn, and this is where I start going, downhill. This is a really interesting game, and I don't believe I win. But in any case, from here on, it's almost just a stall battle for me. Landorus won't do too much against his team. That Earthquake did a pretty good amount of damage, but that Sylveon ass wish. And Sylveon's mostly a special defense tank, but it can still take quite a lot of hits. So right now I'm just trying to see what I can do with my Porygon 2. Maybe I can take out a Gengar, or at least paralyze him. The main threat right now is that Sylveon. Once that Sylveon's gone, I can start sweeping with Landorus, but that doesn't really happen. My Landorus gets intoxicated, poison, whatever, it's the same thing. And so he gradually starts going down. Now, I forgot that Mandibus had foul play. That foul play, well, Landorus attacks that was horrible. And once my Porygon gets intoxicated, the game's over. It's my last Pokemon, and he's supposed to be a tank. And that's how it ends. The game changers here where that Tyranitar, he was so OP. He took out my Amoonguss. I did not see the Fire Punch coming. That's a great setup. I recommend for all of you guys to actually try that out. But the other thing that actually went his way was when I over-predicted in a way. And I switched out the Landorus with the Reroll into his Excadrill. But no, he used, I believe it was Rock Slide, which changed the game for him completely, and it was all in his favor by then. So thank you for watching. I know I haven't been really active lately with my Showdown uploads, but I've been having difficulties with my computer lately, so I'll do my best to get more in. So thank you for watching and have a good day.